150 feet, that's when I knew something was wrong.
It's a skydiver's worst nightmare.
My parachute depressurized.
Within seconds, the then 27-year-old instructor, Chris Scott, and his tandem jumper, Gary Messina, plunged to earth.
The only reason I'm alive right now is landing on top of him.
Messina, a correction officer who turned 26 that day, was killed instantly.
And I remember staring at the ground, and then that was it.
When Chris woke up 11 days later, a doctor told him about the accident and the severity of his injuries, which included a broken neck. Now he replays the details of the jump, bound to a wheelchair, paralyzed from his shoulders down.
Some days are definitely challenging. Some days are, more difficult than others.
Chris started jumping out of planes at the age of 18.
How many jumps do you think that you've done?
Right around 6,000.
But this time couldn't have been more different.
We got hit by what's called a dust devil.
As Chris and Gary were descending, a little tornado was rising up to meet them.
I was about a light beam away from death.
It's indescribable.
His stepfather, Jay Friedman, and his mother, Marie Scott, are grateful, but are also overwhelmed.
There's no playbook. There's no website. There's no one to call who pulls it all together.
At least not that they knew of at the time.
We went into action mode, so we started to develop a concrete plan.
Sheila Colt is with Alliance Home Care, an agency that specializes in helping people transition home after suffering a life-altering medical condition. She organized a team of round-the-clock healthcare professionals to care for Chris and modified his apartment so it was accessible to his new needs.
My most rewarding part of the job is helping people during a crisis. But then what's even more rewarding is helping them become independent.
This is my computer room.
Chris learned to use his mouth to control a number of things in his apartment, from the blinds to the lights and even the TV.
Alexa, turn the TV off.
Similar technology allows him to surf the web, even play video games. 3 years after the accident, Chris says he will likely never walk again, but that's not stopping him from living.
What were you studying?
Underwater basket weaving, and no, I'm kidding.
With a little bit of laughter and a whole lot of charm, he's determined to turn his limitations.
You can't give up. It's just not an option.
Into a whole new world of possibility. In Battery Park City, Alex Denis, CBS 2 News.
Love that sense of humor. Every week, Chris volunteers at the Mount Sinai Rehabilitation Program, and he also started a company with friends making products that he hopes will help others with spinal cord injuries reconnect with the world.
Wow, what an example.